Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm here with another Power Book 3 Raising Kanan Season 4 theory and prediction video. And in today's video, I want to talk about Quan and a potential addiction that he has that is possibly the reason why he raised the prices on Rock's business up to 20%. And also, I want to talk about how Rock and Marvin will be blamed for the death of Richard and Sonny after Unique does what he does to them. And I want to explain why Quan will initially look at them funny. And I also want to dive into details in regards to Marvin pulling out the gun on the young Asian boy and everything that could be attached to that. This video is going to be another banger. Like, share, comment, subscribe if you're new here. Without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, so early on in episode 2, we got Marvin pulling up to the Chinese spot that Unique initially had and tried to share with Ronnie. Now, of course, we know Richard and Sonny is there. We, of course, know that, they're a tad bit racist, a tad bit prejudiced, just like all other races are and can be. And we also know that they don't trust black people. And what we have seen during that episode is that they caught the nephew of Sonny and Richard stealing work. Okay, now when Marvin caught this boy doing this, we know what he did. He pulled out the gun on him and he sent him on his way. But I want to speak on that right before I get into Quan and how this correlates with Quan and will ultimately lead to the death of Quan. Right now, right after Marvin catches dude stealing, gets the work back, kicks him out, Richard says his mother is very sick, right? So the fact that Richard spoke up for that person, right, and had an excuse, this leads me to believe that Richard and Sonny was stealing product. Whatever they were doing with it, they stealing product. And this could potentially be why Quan was raising the prices up on Rock, right? And I also have another explanation for why Quan will be raising up the prices of the product on Rock, right? But let's pay attention to that right then and there. Now, shortly after that scene, we got Rock who meets up with Quan, of course, and Quan says, yo, I'm raising up the prices on your product. Rock is like, yo, Quan, how you gonna do this to me? Quan arrogantly says, because I can. His attitude about that, at first I was like, okay, maybe he raising the prices because he heard about what Marvin did to the teenage Asian boy. But the timeline and the time frame of when that happened, and when Rock had already mentioned to Kanan that she was going to meet up with Quan, and by the time she eventually met up with Quan, it just doesn't add up enough for me to make that accusation. So what I'm saying is that Quan had already planned to raise up her prices, and that's why he scheduled the meeting. But here's the thing, right? Let's pay attention to that scene of when Rock went to go meet up with Quan. Quan appears to be gambling, playing some kind of Asian gambling game. This leads me to question whether Quan has a severe gambling addiction. And because he owes a high debt to people who he gambled with, this is why he's raising the prices on Rock. And this is why it's trickling down, and Kanan is like, yo, I ain't earning as much money as I'm supposed to be earning. And Rock is like, yo, I'm gonna talk to Quan and figure it out. This could be Quan, like many other known drug distributors, many plugs. They end up getting addicted to the work that they sell, or they have high gambling debts and things like that. And because of that, everyone under them is affected by it. So we may come to find out that Quan has a very, very, very serious gambling addiction. And then, when you take into account that Rock let Quan know that she was upset about Quan raising up the prices, then you're going to have Unique, who's going to pop up in episode 3, right? He's going to rob the Chinese store for whatever working money is in there, because best believe they might have some kind of stash spot in there. And then Unique is going to kill Richard and Sonny. This is going to lead to major problems, okay? And because we knew that when Rock suggested that she wants to be a supplier and a plug now over Quan's head, we know that this is further foreshadowing that Rock is eventually going to kill Quan. It's as simple as that, man. Somehow, some way, Quan is going to end up dead. Now, is it going to be the end of episode 3? Maybe, maybe not. But we can look forward to Quan being dead by the end of episode 5. But y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God get that. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.